Let's just talk a little bit about India and America. The calculations we had about why America needed us, I think, surely are still valid. And yet, the way Trump talks, they don't really need us. What do you think happened?
I think American domestic politics changed. And in some ways, there is a shift in domestic politics everywhere. And Trump is a manifestation of something much deeper in America. And some of these tendencies, which we saw, for example, even under Biden administration, they've continued. Such as this idea that, look, we need, that America needs to focus more on its domestic capacity building. So when Mr. Biden came to office, he took a leaf out of Trump 1.2 and he said that, look, my foreign policy is going to be about American middle classes. This is an extraordinary statement for an American president to make in the post-Second World War era, where Americans have always defined their foreign policy in a global context. Right. Here he was saying that, and this was a reflection of the fact that politics was favoring Mr. Trump and his supporters were the voice of a new America. So that new America, I think, is in some ways contrasts with the new India that we talk about. India wants to look out. India wants to engage. India wants to work and see make its partnerships better and more robust. America is pulling back. And this is exactly the opposite of what used to happen in the past. America used to reach out to us and we used to say, no, we are non-aligned. We can't end up in an embrace with you. So I think in that sense, what Indians used to say to the world, that look, our domestic politics is what it is. There is a consensus in India that we don't want to be an alliance partner to anyone. And that still holds, by the way. In a sense, what is happening in America is also a reflection of American domestic politics. Where they are challenging global economic norms, they are challenging globalization, they are challenging how economic interdependencies need to be looked at, and they are challenging their old relationships. India still is far off, but look at what is happening in Europe. NATO, Japan, Australia, they are trying to figure out what happened to our treaty alliance partner. So we are in a very different world in that sense. And I think India, because it was in some ways still removed from American mainstream strategic thinking, it still has that strategic space to maneuver. And I think that perhaps is the space that India should continue to hold.